Around 1 billion plastic straws are used daily, and the United States is responsible for about half of those straws used. The 500 million straws used in the United States could circle the Earth twice, or fill 125 school buses. The single-use plastic straws are not able to be recycled, and they either end up in a landfill or as litter that eventually ends up in the ocean. The plastic is made from fossil fuels, and they are almost never recycled because they're too small and are typically made out of multiple different kinds of plastic. The straws that end up in the ocean threaten the health of many marine organisms and our own health. They leach chemicals into the soil and contaminate the food chain. Conservationists report that volunteers clean up more straws than any other form of plastic from beaches. Biodegradable plastic straws that end up in the ocean break down into microplastics that are nearly impossible to extract and reuse from the ocean and are commonly consumed by marine life. If the use of single-use, non-recyclable, and non-compostable plastic straws become prohibited, the government will spend less money on ocean cleanup projects. A plastic straw ban in the town of Barnstable on Cape Cod would make the beaches more pristine and attract more tourists. There have been many campaigns to get people to stop using single-use, non-recyclable, and non-compostable plastic straws by gaining support from city officials, businesses, and celebrities to cut back on the amount of straws used and mitigate ocean pollution. There are two readily available alternatives to single-use and non-recyclable and non-compostable plastic straws: marine-friendly straws or reusable straws, and no straws at all. There are many certified compostable wholesale straws available on the marketplace now. Straws were originally made of paper, but were switched to plastic due to how soggy the paper straws would get and how cheap plastic became. Now many consumers and industries have begun to request straw manufacturers to switch back to paper due to plastic being so harmful to marine life. There are many alternatives to single-use plastic straws, and legislative action can have a significant impact on the abundant use of plastic straws. Some alternative straw materials that are marine-friendly include paper, bamboo, straw, stainless steel, glass, silicone, and acrylic. The price of these straws range from 6 cents to 24 cents per straw. By banning the use of single-use, non-recyclable, and non-compostable plastic straws, it raises awareness about the negative effects single-use plastic has on marine organisms. Marine-friendly straws and reusable straws may not be as cheap as plastic straws, but the ban will hopefully change people's behavior so that they do not request straws. Then the overall cost should go down for business owners. Jurisdictions such as Seattle, Washington have already taken steps toward banning single-use utensils and foodware. Skip the Straw is a program that has already started on Cape Cod. It launched its campaign this year on Earth Day. Restaurants that have signed a pledge to replace plastic straws have been listed on Care for the Cape and Islands website. The purpose of this bill would be to prohibit the distribution, sale, or provision of single-use, non-recyclable, and non-compostable plastic straws. The town of Barnstable should enact a bill that prohibits a food facility where food may be consumed on the premises from providing single-use plastic straws to customers. The town of Barnstable would be able to benefit financially from the ban, since there would be a fine issued to any business that fails to comply with the ordinance. A second offense would amount to a $100 fine, and any third and subsequent offenses would result in a fine of $200. A letter to the stakeholders will be handed out to all of the businesses that will be affected by the ban of single-use straws. The letter will inform the stakeholders that compliant straws includes those made of compostable straws or recyclable, reusable straws. It will review the definitions of what compostable, recyclable, and single-use products are. To further assist existing establishments in complying with the straw ban, phasing out of the use of single-use, non-recyclable, and non-compostable plastic straws will take place over a period of 12 months from the effective date. So establishments are able to become familiar with the new ordinance